Visage Nyx is not a strong lane, in my opinion. But Nyx is a hero that can rotate. And we actually saw, was it game 1 or 2 of the last series, where the Nyx actually got a couple of kills in the mid lane?
Yeah, he did. Like level 2, it wasn't even that far into the game.
So that's one thing you have to worry about. You know, make sure that you're aware of the Nyx surroundings.
But that was level 2 Nyx with Mind Flayer. You can't press Mind Flayer on Huskar.
That's actually true.
So he's this Huskar is only worried when the shard comes out for the Nyx.
Dude, that's actually invincible. That's actually so funny. He literally does 0 damage.
Yeah, like Hellscream has to do all his damage with his ulti, the stun, and then like Mind Flayer is the burst. You're never killing a Huskar unless he's actually like down toggling his armlet.
That's so funny. Okay, this game is already very interesting. I hope. I'm pretty sure Amaranth doesn't really know what's going on, but I think her team has pretty decent chance. I like this Huskar. I think you need to be bold. I think you cannot be afraid of Shopify if you want to take them down. So I appreciate what they did.
Huskar has to stomp, and I think he could stomp, right? Like again, first part is the lane. I think the supports don't help out too much. So like they have the recipe for a very good Huskar early game. I just don't know if they can keep it there versus Shopify. It's going to be really hard.
Yeah. Also, if this mag has enough gold, you know, going high ground is always hard against that hero. It is a carry mag, so I don't think we're going to be seeing like a lot of, you know, Ags and cute skewer backs. He's going to be more of a right clicker, but you always got to be careful about RP. Wait, what? Matarasu is mid. Bro.
Holy.
Look at that. Oh my. That's the Galaxy Brain play right there.
What? There is some Galaxy Brain going on here. Skem did dodge the first hit, but Speed gets killed. Then they went mid with the... what?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Smoke level 1 on the Visage. And we said that, you know, it's going to be hard to get kills. Just go mid and kill the Huskar.
Holy moly. And that's death toll too. Like, that's so good for this Visage lane. Everything you need.
And the Ember got first blood. So now everything's different. Ember's level 2. There's a double wave. And the Huskar, oh my lord. If he dies here, this is GG.
No, he can't. It might be. Oh my god, it would be. So he took it outside of the tower to help with the CSing. But he's going to miss this range creep too. Oh no, okay. He at least got the XP for that one. Oh, level 2.
Oh,
he has his HP.
Oh no. Oh no.
He should be good. He's got a fairy fire. Yopaj might have actually missed his timing.
So many creeps. All right, he's fine. He's fine.
No, he's good. Yeah, but I actually think that this could be rough for Yopaj now. He's dragging the wave the whole way away. RCY is still chasing him down.
Dude, what's going on here? This is okay. He actually connects the wave. This is good.
Yeah. Hellscream, does he go down to the creeps? Oh my god.
This series is already delivering. This is exactly what we needed.
RCY needs this level 3. I genuinely think he needs to get like 2 points in his E for him to truly be like dominating this one. But you know what Embers want, or what the Huskars want to do. They want to get those 2 points in their the W, really own. And speaking of owning, dude, we said it in the draft. This is a lane that absolutely can win versus Visage. Even though you did get this mid kill for second blood, still not enough to help out versus Yamsun.
Yeah, I mean, everything that Wildcard needs to do is stabilize, and the lane should still be incredibly to their favor, despite the first blood and everything else. So we'll see how much Shopify will be able to deal with this.
Huskar is starting to come back in the CS department at least. He's getting them some few denies. Range creeps feel so good to deny under the tower. Yep, there's another one. Can't choose which target you hit first with your W, so starting to get better for the RCY hero.
Yeah, he's already in a pretty commanding position here.
Oh, he's taking so much damage.
It's so tough. Like, this is... especially when you already get boots on Huskar. Like, good luck doing anything.
Your Flame Guard can only do so much.
I mean, he has no Flame Guard. He is going for the Sleight of Fist. That's usually how you try to kill the Huskar. But then, if you don't get like 2 kills in a row, you don't farm and you feel super bad.
Yeah, I mean, RCY stabilized.
Yeah. Very nicely done by him. You know, so easy to tilt out of a play like that. Like, who would have think freaking Visage was gonna first blood you?
That TP. Where's the gyro at? Oh my god, he TP behind the tower? That would have been actually disastrous if he didn't get the TP out.
Yeah. Lucky to him. Is gonna be fine. Timado, though, having a really good game. 20 CS. They're doing a really good job at frostbiting most of Fade's wolves in the top lane. It's actually very hard for him. I mean, he's having a fine time, but Timado is farming a lot of those wolves.
That's what he does, man. His Magnus is very good in the laning stage. Super hard to play against. And, of course, he's just going to get gold on gold.
Oh, TP mid. Is Huskar dead?
RCY. He doesn't have his Q. Uses the Fairy Fire, hoping he can get enough, but he doesn't have it. And that's going to be a nice TP in from Scam. Every kill matters versus this Huskar.
Yeah. 12 CS here on the Ember. Definitely needed a little bit of a break because there's 16 denies on the Huskar. So nicely done by Scam. I mean, every single game that we watched from him in the first day, he looked amazing. But Scam might be dead as I jinx him.
He could be. Bignum doing a lot of damage, and the Wolves actually help out there. Bignum still with that last hit. And he gets the Sentry. Wow. That's big for this Bat Rider.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. Is the boots that he's flying? Yeah, boots and blood grenade. And despite all of the efforts here to give the Huskar, he still has the level advantage over the Ember.
Yeah.
That happens when you have 19 denies.
Yeah. Does he get a point in his Q? I feel like if he had the Q last time, it would have definitely helped out.
From what I've seen, you know, it's usually at level 8 that they try to get that. At least level 7. Like, you get OT plus Q. Speed.
Speed is gonna create some space.
Oh, wow.
He may go down here. Oh, he could get out of here. No, surely Yopaj gets this kill. Yeah, okay. Gets the slight, but doesn't have much mana left. And Yamsen chasing him down. How many points does he have in this rocket barrage? It is putting in so much damage. He's got 3-1-1. This is the killer build on Gyro. He's got a triple kill on Yamsen.
Not what you expected.
Oh boy, and they said North America was dead. No, it's not.
We got a good game here. RCY holding it down in the mid lane, killing the Visage over and over in this bot lane. Wildcard. Underdogs? I don't think so.
And look at that Bignum. They're here waiting for this Ember that doesn't have an OT. These chains are not going to be lasting for long.
No, and he's just right in on top of him. It's already been way too many of these fires. Dude, look at how much they're just burning down. The burning spears. Bignum with these fire blasts. It's too much.
Dude, it's the power of the streamers. Wildcard, they're inspired.
They're doing such a good job. They're making Wildcard proud. Newly acquired. Don't want to go down without a fight.
I mean, this is not a fight. This is a this is a crime in 17 states, and they're just shoving the supports under the tier 2. There's still a catapult wave mid. Sure, they're not gonna get the tower, but the damage is already done.
And this is going to be like a really weird one because this whole offlane, you said it's not a strong offlane. And even more so than that, these are snowbally heroes. Both.
Oh, and the Wisdom Rune.
Oh, does he get it? Oh, he dodged out the stun. He sidestepped it. And, well, at least they should be able to get a kill on speed here. Blood grenade. The chains. No. What did you expect? And then they get the kill in the mid lane.
That's insane, man. That's absolutely crazy.
RCY dominating.
Has an armlet ready. Minute 7. Yeah. This Lycan already... Oh, he's actually rushing an Orchid on the Lycan. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Very good against the Ember.
Yeah. No, pretty much everybody. I mean, so many of the guys use their skills to escape or at least kite them out. So this Orchid, pretty much a death sentence for anyone who gets caught.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get the Nyx right, you prevent his carapace, you make sure you get the kill. It's a very good item. Yopaj still level 5. Oh, they're going for him. The poor guy gets his 6 now.
He just got his ulti. Yeah, he got it. He even got the change on the tower, but there's so much damage.
They're chasing
him,
though.
He has to double away. Yamsen, what are you doing here? This isn't the safe lane.
God.
I'd be tilted. I would be slapping that buyback right now. Why on earth is there a carry in my mid lane?
and there's 3 heroes trying to kill Fade, and they didn't get the kill. So it feels extra hard.
Here. Oh my goodness, he just dives the whole way away from them, still farming up. We don't have level 6 on the Nyx yet. Crystal Maiden's still very weak. I'm scared. So much of this team is built to ball up, and this Huskar is just stifling it completely.
Holy moly. Well, mid-tier 1 tower is down. Armlet's up for RCY. This is looking disastrous here. Shopify, they looked so clean in every other game, but this time around, maybe underestimating what Wildcard was going to bring.
And this is absurd net worth. Gyrocopter probably going to crack 6,000 net worth by 10 minutes. That's about as farmed as you can possibly get, even in heroes like Alchemist. You already have 2 other ones that are nearing the 5k mark for yourself. Ember hasn't cracked 3,000 yet. Everything is turning up Wildcard right now.
Yeah, and they are literally the Wildcard so far. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep it up, but they needed to snowball, and this is the definition of snowballing. 5,000 goal lead, mid 9.
Good lord. And so Huskar already has the armlet, right? I imagine some people like to go for a Sange and then into BKB. Does that still resonate this game?
Me personally, I actually like Sange and Yasha this game, but most Huskars rush BKB, so I think it's probably going to be BKB rushing to Sange or Ags, depending on how confident he's feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's not a whole lot that Nyx is going to do to the Huskar in this game until the shard comes out, but that is the way you die, right? Nyx, Crystal Maiden, Visage, they do a lot of magic damage to the BKB. As long as you're able to get away from some of that, should be enough for you.
Yeah, like you can dispel most of the stuff that they have with life break, but if you don't have cast range or if it's on cooldown, it definitely can hurt you quite a bit.
And Gyro, after a stellar laning phase, just getting to farm down here all by himself. They finally do find Fade here. Gets RP'd as well. They really want Tomato to get this one. They tried to leave him the kill. He just barely gets it. Now they're lassoing into the Crystal Maiden, though, trying to create more chaos here, bringing in Amaretsu, but I don't think he gets this kill. Yeah, they're going to have to back away, lose the like, and trade out for the Crystal Maiden. Still a good trade for Shopify.
Yeah, definitely worth it. You want to use that RP, especially as a carry Magnus that's not going to be showing up for fights that much. But that means bottom tower falls, and Yamsun has... he's having the tower of his life.
This is so good. It only gets better. There is the Sange. I agree. I see a lot of people rush out that BKB. This one, he feels like he can get away with it, just having that raw tank. Because if you do get BKB so early sometimes, it's an empty shell. It's a shell that is survivable, but it doesn't really do anything. Yeah,
this is such a good Sange and Yasha game. I hope he gets it. So many long duration disables as they're looking for him, but it's a tough
be careful
cookie.
with those downshiffts.
Orchid though, about to be finish on Fade, and that's when these fights are going to be a bit harder.
Oh, Clockwork, you're just dead. Elscream doesn't really want to steal the kill. Scam doesn't care, he'll steal it.
Right? So, Roche attempt. Oh no. This is bad. Armlet toggle.
He can toggle this. I believe in him. Toggle's a really good one here. And Mangekyu doesn't get to the kill, but does suss out. They are trying for the Roshan. Oh, really good job to even just defend this with your bodies, making sure you don't give that over to the Huskar so soon.
Yeah, very... kind of an expected move when the Huskar is this far ahead, but still very impressive that the Huskar survives.
Oh boy, it's still rough. And they're bringing everybody. Look at how many people they're forced to bring down here because they don't want to give Roche away.
Yeah, and it's not like they can get the Roche, right? They don't have the heroes for it, not right now at least, so... Yeah. This means that the Lycan is pushing top. He has that Orchid. The next fight he joins is going to be very hard to deal with.
Yeah. They see it now, but what are you going to do about it? There's not going to be a dispel on the Visage for any time soon. Certainly not on these supports. It's really up to Ember. Maybe he gets a BKB, maybe he gets a Yo's. Does this stun? It connects! The Cogs brought him in towards the homing missile, so he gets hit with it before he can jaunt away.
That was insane. That was perfect. If he doesn't cog that way, the missile actually gets dodged and he might live.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is so well done. These guys are just completely on the same page.
Yeah, that's what happens when you consume all of Game Leap's content. Just become the best.
Sponsored stream. It's just this whole team is one ruse that we can promote Game Leap. No, Hellscream. Oh, I mean,
no.
Oh, it gets even worse.
Oh, that's bad. And now the Lycan is coming. Orchid's there.
His clarity. Oh my god. And yeah, Lycan in. They have to TP in to save this guy. You cannot let Tomato die.
He had a Lotus, so at least he survives. But still, as you said, those TPs being used, it just stiffens the way that they're going to have to play the next couple of minutes, which means that Gyro, his eggs is pretty much done. Yeah, I think it's fine to him right now.
I see him. Nice job with the Orchid first, bouncing him around the cogs, but he is able to get away by simply bouncing into the same cogs twice. He also has a haste rune getting himself out. So a move that doesn't really provide much here from Wildcard.
I mean, it's more TPs mid, though. It's like December, low HP, unable to really do anything. They find Speed.
Oh, yeah. Speed. He's a big kill. He's been causing a lot of trouble here. It pretty much feels though we've hit this lull in the game where Huskar needs this next item and certainly doesn't want to feed without it. So they're kind of trying to make space before Huskar can become active again.
Yeah, I think they're going to control top and go Roche once nighttime comes, which should be very soon. Unless Hellscream wants to say something about it.
It's so hard to kill this guy.
I don't think he has the levels.
Player.
Yeah, he doesn't have the damage. Definitely doesn't.
He knows. He knew. He doesn't know anymore.
Yeah. You can probably Roche with all of your friends coming in. In fact,
you just need a sentry up. You cannot do this without a sentry.
There we go. It's going to be a free Roche here. I mean, there's no way they can stop this. Shopify, there's no way.
No, and Clockwork out there scouting out too. Now, Gyro in the mid lane could get gone on, but as long as Yamsun's even a little safe, should be fine.
Yeah, Maru does have a blink, so if he decides to join a fight, you do gotta be careful about your positioning. But with the Sanjay Yasha on the way, RCY is not gonna be easy to kill, especially when he has 2 lives.
Oh yeah. It's been hard to kill him once. I know he has 2 deaths on him, but those were a literally like 5-second kill from a Visage, and then 1 under tower thanks to the TP on a Crystal Maiden. Since then, played pretty darn perfect.
Yeah, definitely has. And now it is time to get some real estate. You know, these tier 2s are very easy. High ground, not as much, but I think if you can, get to this massive lead, it might not matter that they have Magnus, that they have Nyx Assassin.
All right, just close the map. Make it so that it's so hard for them to get out to these camps far, far away. Put sentries down outside the base so that the Nyx can't sneak up on you. Do everything you can to keep Shopify where they are.
Yeah, I do like what Shopify is doing. They see a lot of heroes top, and they are trying to trade this mid tower, but Wildcard, they're not willing to do that.
Bignum. He's going to show first. They're chasing after everyone they can. It was a TP in. RCY hasn't gotten a hold of anyone just yet. Hookshot connects on something.
Where's the Orchid?
Be too far away. Yeah, Orchid wasn't able to keep him in.
All right. I mean, they defend mid and they take tier 2 anyway, so it's a good attempt by Shopify, but they're too weak. Like, if they force that a little bit more, they're just going to feed a lot of kills.
You know, this is the first time. Usually, whenever I see a gyrocopter, I hate whenever they go for this, speed talent on their Q. But Yamsun really making it seem like this Visage just hasn't had the impact that we're used to. A really rough laning stage has turned into a rough game as well, and where you'd usually ball up around and take objectives, they've had a really hard time on Shopify playing around Mangekyo on this Visage.
And by the way, this was the first pick Gyro, right? Am I wrong about that?
No, that's true.
And they picked... I don't know. We were very... we were baffled about the Visage pick, and I know Amaterasu is a really good Visage, but, there are limits to skill.
There are, yeah. At some point, the matchups are just pretty hard.
Speaking of the Visage, struggling against some Wolfie boys.
It's not even their final form. It will continue to get worse. Speaking of getting worse there, Speed does get the hook shot off.
Yamato.
They did, but maybe the rest of the team found Bignum as well. That's a double kill for the Visage. Keeping up with that death toll, it can only get better from here. They've linked up on the Huskar as well. He is a big boy. Are you sure you can take this fight?
Yeah, the big boys are all left, so you should be happy that you got to kill the supports. The Aegis was not put to use just yet. RCY.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like BKB Ags is going to be really good for RCY in this one. So much kiting going around for Shopify. Make him look at you.
I mean, if he is this confident, he can just rush the Ags. You know, it's not unheard of. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a lot of damage, but shouldn't get the kill.
Yeah. We'll see what he's going to go for. You can go Ags. It's just, you know, unorthodox because BKB is just very good on Huskar.
Yeah, it does make you a bit of a glass cannon.
Yep.
You're already doing so well on the map. Your team is getting a lot of net worth. There's no reason for you to kind of toss it away by not getting the BKB.
It really depends on your read, right? Sometimes you are bold and it backfires. Sometimes you're bold and it's like, oh, look how genius of a player this guy is. Go for the different item build.
Huskar. Pause to think about it. Sees that his gyro got a BKB and asks, what is that item?
So we do have a little bit of a pause route. Get to look at the neutrals. Again, very good neutral for the Knicks.
Yeah. That's about as good as it gets. That'll be a super amp on the damage. It's not quite B-God Knicks, you know? This guy, he's only got a ding in one. It's not that good.
Yeah. No boots, by the way. That's a really sad
thing.
Knicks.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a lot of feet, you know? Shoes are expensive for him.
True. Doesn't have enough. That would be actually insane. The cost of boots scaled with how many feet you have. Enigma gets boots for free.
Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, so Aegis is pretty much gone. They have this one move, or else they're not really gonna put this to use. But they have all they need. Blink on the Batrider, that Arcade on the Lycan. It's just about the jump.
They're gonna come into the triangle. They could get everything that they want. Go into the spot side, take their Tormentor, take their tower.
Yeah, they want to be here.
Careful, oh, do not jump at that illusion.
Oh, they got baited.
Oh, you did it. Thankfully, still haven't popped their smokes, but now you've shown exactly what you're doing over to Shopify.
Yo, Yamsun
get a response.
Very far forward.
Yamsun and his Clockwork, they're both in on this one. Amaretsu, he actually could go down here. The homie missile finds him. The side gunner kills another one here. Yamsun's trying to hold. He has the BKB, but he doesn't have the Aegis. He's going to keep getting something done here for RCY. The lasso, it takes away Tomato. He won't even get to fight another day. They'll turn around for this. Almost kills everyone. Bignum goes down, but Speed still gets the shard, and it looks like this could be all they get.
All right, that was pretty good. It looked quite sus, but Yamsun's balls, I mean, this guy, he's been playing like a boss this game.
He is so far. Like, no Aegis. He's just setting up, like, this is the fight our team needs, and I will give my life if it happens.
Yeah. And I do love the patience here from Huskar. He doesn't hit the tower, doesn't go for the greedy Wisdom Rune, just makes sure that Huskar is such a no body type hero. You just, as long as you don't die as Huskar, you're like 95% of the way. So
yeah,
I do like his he didn't listen to the inner thoughts.
The inner thoughts by a BKB.
Intrusive
I don't think
thoughts.
inner thoughts exist. An intrusive thought to buy a BKB, I feel like never hits people.
Oh boy, so Aegis is finally over. I wonder if Shopify is willing to do something.
Oh no.
That's missed impale.
They still get it. They still get the kill. Now stunned up Hellscreen. Take me!
But the missile. 6 seconds for lasso. This could maybe.
He doesn't have a force staff though. You blink in for the lasso. And... oh, but you could stop whatever's going on here. He takes the skewer. Once again, a support gives his life for his core, but in this case, I don't know if Yamsen actually could get out. Okay, he will.
Yeah, they got baited a little bit. I think Yamato had a shield rune, so very tanky.
Yeah, he's way too hard to kill, it feels. So they still have a 10,000 net worth lead. They still have a life on their gyrocopter. What does the Lycan have? Is it just the Orchid still?
He has a Yasha going to a Manta.
Oh.
And, you know, Frostbite and Chains. There's a fair amount of stuff to dispel.
Sure.
Surprisingly, though, win probability is only 62%.
Wow.
Aben, not a fan of Wildcard's performance so far.
I think he's a big fan of Magnus. I have been too.
Yeah, that hero is very scary, and especially in Timato's hands. Speaking of him,
taking away everything. The smoke up should find speed here.
Beetle.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't live through that one. Mega Q getting the kill on that one. Good for his death toll. And yeah, now Bignum in danger here. They're starting to bleed kills around the map. Does he get away from this? I don't think so. Another kill for Shopify here. Just wrapping all around the map. Without the Aegis, Huskar seems to not want anything to do with this game.
He was 10 gold away from his BKB. Yeah, that was the right play.
Yeah.
Like, if he TP's there, you know, it's such a good timing. It's only supports that are dying. You're not losing a tower.
Only supports,
it hurts
huh?
So far.
Tell me how you really feel. Only supports.
Well,
crazy.
You know, supports are fine. I have friends that are supports, and you know, I think they're cool. I think they're human.
That's good. That's really good. Well, we're gonna find out how
they should have rights and stuff.
They should. Support players should have rights. We saw last game, VGod, one of my favorite support players. He had rights last game. I want to see more supports like that.
Well, they are looking for some supports in the triangle here, but nothing to be found. Shopify has been very stable considering how stompy this game has. Oh, are they going high ground? What the hell? This could be Yamato TP, RCY.
He surely gets RP
the two cores are together. Oh no!
Somebody stop it! They only brought back Yamsen, which I think might have been the right thing. He's gonna try to turn around, but he doesn't have any lifesteal. He's just dead. Now they're gonna get the chains, but RCY, he's broken and he's dead.
BKB. He life. I don't know what happened there. He life braked and didn't BKB. Just died to a Dagon.
Well, I know what happened. That is shard available on the Nyx Assassin, meaning he was broken and lost all that magic resist he was expecting to have.
I'm pretty sure being broken doesn't stop you from pressing BKB, but
no, that could have also happened.
That's a 2K goal lead. I feel like this game has took a big turn.
It has. I mean, you got greedy, all right? Roshan is up now. They could have waited exactly that long and just taken Roshan instead. But now they're in this weird position where it almost feels like they're down.
Yeah, and Rosh is up. So if they don't make sure to secure that one, this game is fully out of control. And I think Yamato is going to scout it right now.
Yes. Yamato could end up carrying this one with the Aegis for sure. They don't want it, actually. Yes. That man. And power is one hell of a drug.
Yeah, it really is. And he's getting high on his own supply, so.
Speed? Speed?
He's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine. He actually gets away. They didn't. Who knows who was behind that clockwork? You know.
So Roshi's up in Wildcard, feeling very scared here. I guess they're waiting for the Sanj. Yeah, Yamsu's gonna have his own Sanj and Yasha very soon. Okay. But this tier 1 tower is gonna. What?
Does he have any lifesteal yet on the gyrocopter?
He has a Vampire Fangs, so that's something.
that's something. Honestly, Vampire Fiends feel a lot better than you'd think because you also get that spell lifesteal off of your Rocket Flare or Rocket Barrage.
Yeah, and they go through. I mean, this
smoked.
is a pretty quirky play. They have the wolves to scout people out.
It could work. They find Scam immediately. Hook shot, lasso. They're doing everything they can to take this guy down, but Tomato also jumps on in, getting away immediately on this one. They're going to buy back on Scam. RCY trying to take down the Nyx Assassin. No more break. It opens up his game. Now he's turning back on Amaretsu. He needs to chase him down. Can to get on top of this Visage. He needs to get out of here. He needs to kite his team. They could actually keep everybody off of the Visage, but they still are down on the heroes. Yopaj, he doesn't want to die just yet. He could just stick around. The RP, can they chain lock this Huskar? They do! Now it's up to Yansun. He needs to get any other kill, but Tomato on top of him. They have killed the gyrocopter. Everybody is dead except for the Lycan.
I mean, that was a really good smoke from Wildcard. They just jumped the gun. A lasso plus hook shot on a Crystal Maiden is overkill.
No. Oh no, and Fade, he gets caught out too. I don't know if he's gonna die here. I don't know if Yopaj is gonna die here. That is so much damage.
Yeah, that's a scary little wolf. You know, yeah, he's dead actually. There's a lot of heroes looking for him here.
They're finding Nyx Assassin Fade. Yeah, can't live through that one. That's more than enough. The wolves still putting in work, but without their faithful leader, won't be able to kill Scam.
You know, I might be a boomer. I might be out of touch a little bit, but I am not a fan of this right-click carry-ish type Lycan that we're seeing. You know, every time that we see it getting a lot of gold in the team fights, I just don't see it having that much impact.
Is there another type of Lycan?
Down with the Dom, you know, just get some pushing going. I don't know. I don't know. I have not been impressed by Lycan today.
He's definitely had some rough games. Cloud played a really good first 30 minutes, and well, speak of the devil, that's about now.
Yeah, it really is. Aegis on Tomato, 22,000 net worth.
Looking pretty good right now for Shopify. They finally grabbed back that lead, have the Aegis on Tomato, and he's got the Kidnapper build. Blink, Harpoon, drag him on in. Nobody is safe from Tomato.
Yeah, at the same time though, RCY got lucky with the neutrals, found a Paladin Sword, so once he gets his 20 and the Aghanim Scepter, that's another timing for the Huskar, but yeah, now you're playing from behind, and it is much harder to execute this hero in this position.
Yeah. No, you need the Aghanim Scepter, and you damn near need to go on Tomato when you have it. If not, look at who he has found. It's Speed, locked up, trying to just drag everybody away from Huskar, really. But on the other side, Mangekyou did find him. So Speed, if he can get this haste, he cannot get it. Yopaj kills him. Then on the other side, RCY trying to just leave. No. He will. There's another kill. Yopaj with the double kill. Definitely feeling himself now on the Ember.
Damn, so much pressure from Shopify. And this Lycan isn't really doing that much. They're all trying to finish items, get to level 20 on the Huskar. You just gotta wait these Ages out. I feel like these fights are a no-go at the moment.
You do still have to believe in the lineup, though. Huskar, I know he's starting to feel a bit rough, but Gyrocopter still, I think, has a pretty good game in this one if he's allowed. BKB, Daedalus, Satanic, those things still work.
Yeah, just gotta be careful with the RP, right? In that one high ground where they both got RP'd. If both Huskar and Gyro get RP'd, I think the fight's over. It's just, especially when you're behind, you're just not gonna be tanky enough. Oh.
Yeah, being behind is always a little bit rough. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, no, he's getting a kill. This is good.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Wildcard, of course, we're unbiased casters, and we don't want one team to win over the other.
I think I'm unbiased, but I want to see 3 games, and because I think Shopify are the favorites, it would be nice to have Wildcard win this one, especially when they did so well in the beginning. Bottom though, RCY setting up for something.
Yeah, they've got plenty of relocation. You got hookshot, cogs back into lasso. You got plenty to move people around. I'm sure Tomato doesn't want to feed on that high ground.
Yeah, he's so farmed. Lincoln's Refresher, We'll have a swift blink very soon.
Ooh. Okay, DD picked up. That's a strong Magnus.
Holy. So that's what? 640, 720 something damage.
We're going to find out just how much. If he gets this harpoon on Gyro, he gone.
Oh, yeah. Ages, though. Only 1 minute. In general, Wildcard has been able to stabilize this game, considering that, they've been behind for a while. The gold lead didn't increase that much.
No. They still feel really strong, though.
He's
And
from
if they can
Yamato. He was.
Oh, where's he going?
Oh, very quick for
Oh.
Wildcard. They realize it.
I mean, that does kite out the entirety of that DD, and with 30 seconds left in it, they're also going to kite out this Aegis.
Yeah.
Only 5,000 net worth lead after all that's happened through the Aegis. Not the worst thing in the world for Wildcard.
Yeah, and Wildcard will have eggs on Huskar pretty much as the Aegis expires. So some big timings here.
That Axe is huge. I mean, it genuinely changes how Huskar is able to take these fights. Still have to find that Nyx assassin, but it also means if you find Tomato, should be able to lock in on him with these BKB heroes. Hopefully it's enough.
I mean, he can kill anyone but the Mag because he has the Lincolns. Everyone else. Amaterasu is working on another one, but he still needs some extra gold arenas.
Yeah, but there's also a lasso, right? Hopefully they can break this. Oh, he's going high ground. Wow. Yeah. He's got a refresher.
Okay.
It would be disastrous if he died, honestly. I mean, he's got so much for his team. All the net worth, all the damage, all the lockdown. I know that Yopunch has a lot. That's a big piece he'd miss if he got dragged onto that high ground.
500 gold for RCY Zags. This is such a hard decision. Do you take this fight or not? I think you don't.
There's no way you can. Yeah. One Rax, one mid Rax especially, not the worst thing to lose. They do lasso out this Visage. That's something you can do. Speed trying to disrupt the back line by getting the hookshot out. He'll clear the way for them to kill Amaretsu, but he drops to the floor. They haven't gotten the kill just yet. The cooldown is not even enough. He turns around for it. And now the RP, it connects onto the Huskar. They break him. He is dead. Tomato trying to get anything in return here. This Visage taking so much. The flat cannon's doing a lot.
Good play break.
They will. Maybe they turn run around, but the RP. Another one for Tomato, beat into that gyrocopter. He wants to hold his ground, but the Yules takes away his team. He's rooted. He's trying to turn it, but not even the Satanic of Dreams can save you from this. It is a triple kill for Tomato.
Thick Uceptor from Yopaj stops the life stealing on the gyrocopter. They get the hang of everyone. I mean, as demoralizing as it could be for Wildcard, Shopify, they played so well, right? Coming back from such a stomp in the early laning stage, it has to feel good for them.
Yeah, they had to weather that Huskar storm, and I know this Wildcard team has to be just distraught over that high ground push. It really changed everything when they got the RP there.
Yeah, I still wish they didn't take that fight and waited for the Huskar eggs. He was so close, and I don't know. I feel like they were waiting for so much. You're getting patient sometimes, and it's not like the next fight was gonna be that much easier.
No, it only got harder from there, and now with 2 racks down, Wildcard, they're still holding on, but it's a 17,000 net worth lead. Still no Aghanim Scepter on the Huskar. We're still waiting.
Yeah, he is gonna have it for whatever fight. I wonder if the plan is going to be fight for the ages, just YOLO for the fight, or else you're probably going to be losing barracks anyways, or if they're going to try and defend. They have decent high ground, but it's pretty much only bad, let's be frank. I would have actually want to see them fight for the ages.
It's going to be a complicated, lasso back. Speed has done a great job of sectioning off these fights. He's dying very early, but he's doing it so that you can at least try to take 3v1s versus these strong heroes on Shopify. Trying. The birds are doing a good job of scouting out.
Yeah, that's so tough. They wanted to use that eggs, but perfect position from Shopify, breaking the smoke.
I mean, who do they need to jump on Wildcard right now to get this done? Is it acceptable to just jump anyone?
I think you need to kill the Ember, but he is very tanky and has a refresher, so good
He
luck.
also has a refresher. My God. Item of the day.
And look at Hellscream. Getting some vision.
It's rough. He's getting very close. So far, though, no RP. And they do break the linkage, but he's getting in. Could have the RP next. Pops the BKB. Tomato doesn't want to commit too hard just yet. Gets the RP, but now they need a hook shot. Now they need to stall him. He does have the Satanic on Jensen, trying to turn away, but the damage, it might be too much. He's taking it, turns around. Maybe they can get the kill on Tomato now. They do! He's stunned up for a second. It's up to Yopaj now. They're trying to turn this around without their carry. It was a buyback on Big Num as well. Wildcard, they've held.
They did. RCY, he was very smart. You know, the Ember was trying to distract him. So instead of trying to kill him, he just goes to the fight, covers for the gyrocopter, and Roche is actually up. So no buyback on Yamato. Sure, they don't know about it, but I think you gotta try and at least force the buyback. And if they don't go for it, you take Roche for yourself.
I think you have to take Roche no matter what. Regardless.
That's a negative scepter as well. So you could even give this to the Bad Rider. They have only ranged heroes, right? So the Lycan doesn't feel as good.
Ugh. Is Clock the most value ags you have?
I think Bat Rider's better.
Letting him sell?
I feel like Bat's still better.
It's good. It's definitely good. I don't know if it's a game-changing one, though. I don't think any of these are game-changing. They do get it. RCY, yeah, give it to him. Have him sell.
I guess you can sell your eggs, and buy something else.
If that's what they do.
Did they? Yeah, he did that.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay,
yeah, there we go. He did sell it.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna have a good part of the Satanic. Really well done for him because obviously these.
Oh, they found. Oh, nice to know.
Woo! Oh.
So close.
Almost had him. Well, I don't want to cope too hard, but with Satanic, it's a new game for a Huskar. You know, he's been getting caught in these RPs going down, but with so much strength, so much lifesteal, as well as his 15 talent that gives him lifesteal already, this could be the amp he needs.
Yeah, they only have Shivas to deal with the regen from the Huskar. So he definitely can out-sustain that with Satanic plus the Paladin Sword, which I'm assuming he's going to keep until his tier 5. It's very hard to find a better neutral for Huskar than Paladin Sword.
That's about as good as it gets. I think ASCAP might be a better tier 4 that he could upgrade for, but even then,
it depends.
Good. Looks like already used the Manta. Gyro, he gets caught for a second, but he's gonna actually skip the gyro.
The Axe is there!
Gets caught by the Axe. Is this enough damage? He gets the Yules up. Do they have anything to lock him down when he drops? No. He gets another jump. Maybe he can get away with another. No! The damage, Yamson, he has too much. He wasn't able to jaunt away.
Oh, gotta be careful here, Shopify. This could be the beginning of a very set. Oh.
Where the hell was Speed?
Behind.
Oh. Double bird drop. Yamson, he's getting dangerously close to people who are much stronger, and there's the RP from the high ground. Can you stop him? Can you break this chain? It's only going to be the first life. RCY uses the BKB already, still trying to back away. The break from Hellscream, trying to section off this Huskar, and on the other side, Fade, trying to use the BKB to run away, but the damage is already too much. Now RCY trying to turn on this Nyx. He'll get it. But now Yamson, he's separated from his Huskar. RCY already died. It's another RP from Tomato, and they will wipe the entirety of Wildcard. GG, go next.
Oh man, I mean, it looked like it was actually working out, but the buyback's been very nicely utilized. As you said, Speed's positioning there was a bit unfortunate. He was isolated from everyone, and Shopify took full advantage. Man, this one hurts because, to me, the biggest issue is how good of a lane Tiny will have. I think RCY, once again, kinda holds the destiny of this game. If he kills the Earth Spirit somehow, if he just gets a very fast Blink Dagger, you can kill the Weaver, you can kill the Lich, you can snowball. It is another draft that seems as if it goes too late, Shopify should have the advantage.
And that's kind of what we saw last game too. So Shopify, they've already played that type of game.
Yeah. And when you feel like you're the better team, you're completely okay in that position, right? Because all you need to do is be patient. And oh, Yamsoon, he is.
Yeah, they see him.
Scouted. There's.
So what are they gonna do?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh god, it is
heroes.
coming from all sides. I don't think you get away from this one. The Spirit doesn't stomp on level 1, so Yamsun gonna give that one over to Yopaj. If I had a nickel for every time someone picks Tiny versus Yopaj, then got first blooded in that game, I'd have 2 nickels. And it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, he starts the game with first blood twice in a row. And, I mean, despite all of that, RCY played really well against it, but... Oh, there you go.
At first it was versus Mr. Lens. Now it's versus RCY.
I mean, last game he also got first blood. Yammer had first blood.
Yeah.
So 3 times. 3 nickels.
Yeah, but it wasn't versus a Tiny. You need it. Yeah, the Tiny, he's going in, he's like, I'm going to dominate this lane. And then all of a sudden, Yopaj walks in with another 400 gold. It is the worst. That wasn't even the Shadow Realm hit.
Oh, it's fine. He's not fine.
He's not
he
fine.
missed the tree. Now he doesn't have a tree.
Well,
that was so bad.
Yeah, that is a rough first wave for RCY. And a lot of gold going over. Did they get a rune split at least after all this?
Let me check. It was 2 for Amaterasu. Nope, that's 3 for 1. Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 for 1.
Well, then he loses his range creep too. Oh, this is a rough start all around here for Wildcard.
All right, let's be positive. All right, let's look somewhere else. Let's look at Yellow Titan. He's definitely going to be beating some people, right? That's what the hero does.
I'm positive that this mid lane has worked.
Look at speed. It's going to be clapping some cheeks.
I wish I was that. Never mind. Okay, so bot lane. Skim, he's already taken so much damage. And we said, like, Fade, this hero does a ton of damage. Is this finally the hero that can step up versus the Dawnbreaker?
You mean the Magnus?
Yep, the Magnus.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like this... It's a really strong meta hero. But I don't think the Magnus is going to lose the lane. I feel like this is just a better, kind of an even split. The Dawnbreaker should have her farm. But, yeah, I do like what Speed is doing here. You do gotta abuse that early advantage.
Yep. And actually, both these camps have been blocked by Hellscream. So doesn't want all of these spirits to get collected so he can beat down this Amaterasu.
Very smart by him. Makes it a bit easier for the Weaver to trade hit, especially when, you're already level 2. Just coming from all of those kills they had in the mid lane. And now RCY, what the...
That was a lot of hits. He is kind of taking it to Yopaj right now. Despite the horrible start that he had, he's actually kind of turning up in this lane.
Yeah. It's just, it could have been better. It's just like the Huskar. It's... He makes it up for the first blood, but still, it could have been so much better if it's just a normal, even lane.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to think about. Do you think he goes the sampler, or is he going to put another point into stun?
On who? Which hero?
Oh, the Tiny. Oh, okay, never mind. He did go for it. So he's going the 1-1-1, the sampler. I like it. I think he's going to turn into that toss, right? Really start beating down Yopaj.
Yeah, I like the sampler. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, I love the sampler. The sampler is one of my favorites that I see people go. We used to have some rare double samplers. Heroes like Jakiro and Grimstroke would go 2 points and everything instead of getting an ulti.
True. Very rare. Speed will be... I mean, probably has to go back to base here. Has absolutely no...
It's hard because he's like full mana, but he's a liability still.
Yeah, and I feel like Yamsun, as tanky as he is, could struggle.
Looks like he is starting to tank up. Hellscream is literally just looking for him too behind. Doesn't want to let Speed back into this lane.
Well, mid lane at least, it is definitely a bit more even here. But Yopaj, just utilizing all of that early advantage to even be ahead of the Tiny.
Right? Yeah, I mean, they technically unlocked his lane. Would have been really rough. RCY definitely seems like he was comfortable with it. And now that is a bit of a roll, but should still be fine, yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So, Dawnbreaker having an okay time at least. The Lycan struggling. as I guess he should. The Dragonite that does make CSing pretty hard.
Man, that is a battle for the CS in this mid lane. It's also a battle down here. Skem, I feel like the Willow does not have enough HP to contest with this, but maybe Fade can get the kill before they kill Big Num. He's standing in the fire, and he will get the kill, but after he dies, so no XP for him. Fade picking up some good stats there from it as well. Speed, does he go down here? He does, and Hellscream getting away. The Wolves are putting in too much work, and they even still want to get the kill on Yemsen here. I mean, it's a 2v1.
Yeah, they're just gonna zone him away, but really good bait with the usage of Lotus from Hellscream. And now, Yamsun, you gotta be careful. So many creeps staying here. It's not a good proposition.
I got the flag bearer at least. That's something. But yeah, I feel like this ET, he's trying to beat around.
There we go.
Oh god. That's so much damage already. It looks like Speed doesn't have the stomp just yet. He's trying to get something in return. That's a big hit. The briefcase takes a victim, but won't be able to save the DK.
117 plus damage. That's
Good
crazy.
Lord.
But yeah, damage is done. I mean, Yopaj is, I think that's one of his signature moves, like the pre-level 6 rotation. He does that so much, and very rarely misses.
Yeah, not many people really like expect that before an actual rune comes out, right? A water rune is not really a ganking rune.
RCY though, trying to do the Yopaj. Can he get the toss?
Oh, another mid laner comes up into the top lane here. Big hits from Speed. He has the passive for himself. He's giving so much extra damage, and they allow RCY to get that last hit. Plus, a cart and a few creeps coming down. Oh no, but the cart, it took the long trip. It could die before the creeps get under tower.
All right. I mean, it's okay. Tiny still doing alright in CS. You got that kill. Our mid tower though is taking a lot of damage, and the rune will be picked up by Yopaj. So that's.
Didn't really have to work too hard for that one.
Yeah, he could go for another rotation right now if he wants to. This tower is taking way too much damage. That just
I know. I need someone to show up here, but I mean, he is disciplined. He doesn't want to walk right into this Weaver. You know, if they're making a move like this, there's probably support around.
And Scam is also here.
Magnetized already. The bug. He's losing armor. He's losing health. He needs some help. I don't think he's going to get it, though. Trying to just take them away from the tower is a last-ditch effort, but RCY will go down. Yopaj to pick up the kill.
Yeah, I mean, he kills the catapult wave. The tower's going to be up, but barely. It almost doesn't matter. Speed, though, in position to try to steal the Wisdom Rune.
Looks like everybody's walking towards it. Speed trying to lock up here. I still don't know if he has his stun. Yopaj. Oh no, Big Num. He doesn't know. He gets the steal, and on the other side, Hellscream stole the rune. It's no Wizzies for Speed and his friends. Oh no.
That was pretty bad.
That's rough. I don't know. I don't want to say these are like the most level dependent heroes. I still think these guys can get work done without it. It's not like clockwork or something, but it's still really important.
No, of course it is. You're also like losing your lanes. Your mid tower is pretty much down. You need your supports to be level 6 as well. It's not like
a big ulti coming in. Do they have the subsequent lockdown? They do. A nice job canceling the roll as well. Yeah, big ward helping them out. Huge kill for Fade. He needs all the net he can get.
All right, that's very big. Stopping that Earth Spirit as they're looking for a scam, but too little of a duration.
Lord.
Oh yeah, that's level 4 toss, my friend.
The level 4 toss and that, so the aura that Elder Titan provides is also applied by his illusion, right? Or his astral step. So it's a lot of extra minus magic resist as well. Could have a lot of very big tosses, but here comes the Magnetize, trying to get anyone down first. Big Num certainly will fall. There's no ulti here on the Dawnbreaker. Tosses her in, trying to close the gap thanks to her Starbreaker. Can Yopaj get the dump away? No! But now Hellscream, he's trying to clean up. He gets a little bit. At least a turnaround himself so that Shopify don't walk away empty-handed in RCY.
Oh, wait, what?
No way. No, the hammer! Not able to get the time lapse off in time. Wildcard, we are so back.
Oh, Yamsun though, being ganked by a little creep.
Oh, there's so much damage here. They need to help out.
TP out.
Tomato coming around the TP. It won't be in time. Jensen falls.
Really good rotation by Yamato. Makes sure that they punish that. Mid lane though, looks like RCY is very close to a Blink Dagger. So despite some of those struggles, I mean, he's in a decent direction.
Yeah, no, things aren't so bad. Especially for someone who had that mid lane matchup so early. There's been a few rotations from Yopaj that kind of freed up his CS. And of course, getting that kill with the Dawnbreaker really helped out his game.
Yeah, I mean, the Dawnbreaker is huge as well. Highest net worth right now. Just going for that Blade Mail. Fade does have a lot of potential, but they will lose the mid tower.
They will. It's about time. They've brought two supports here like 2 times now. Now they find speed. He wanted to get the stomp, won't get it. Yopan's just murdering that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine with the Tiny. Not even trying to help. You're so close to your Blink. Just make sure you hit that timing. Even if it means losing the tower, losing the rune.
Oh, some big stacks though. Dawn sees where everyone's at. Knows they could be walking up to the stacks. I mean, who takes these? DK?
I think the Dawnbreaker can take it.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Scam. Got some vision of the stacks, and there's
he
a Hell
sees
Scream
them.
nearby.
There is. If you're not careful, you could lose these, which would be detrimental to your game. I mean, these are your comeback stacks. Hellscream going way in deep, and the Earth Spirit to follow. Magnetite is out already, wanting to create chaos by the stacks. Bignum not lasting too long. Neither is the Elder Titan. If you lose both supports this quick, it could be disastrous for your fight. Skem goes down. They'll trade it out for Bignum here. Finally having the stomp. He'll actually sleep the Weaver under the tower, trying to get out of this one. Has the salve, trying to juke it out here. Hellscream actually realizing maybe he's not the hunter any longer, but speed. Your briefcase isn't that big. He has to step backwards, and at least they save their stacks for now.
I actually love the fact that they don't try and help the other Titan. They just farm the stack instead. So RCY finishes the Blink out of the confusion that ensues there. And yeah, I think it's time to smoke. You definitely want to go for some kills.
Oh, you're finding one. Finds the Dawnbreaker here, trying to get away. Hellscream on top of him as well. Fade, can he escape the silence? Well played from Yopaj there, making sure there's no stop. It would have gotten Fade away, but now he has to leave an unconventional way. Dawnbreaker on top of the DK. They should end up losing speed, but as it's in the name, he's quite fast with that spirit.
Yeah, it's going to be fine, and they're going to smoke towards the Lycan here. RCY, they know that Amaterasu is alone.
They could get something here. He's trying to get the ulti. A big burst of health. The hammer last swipe does connect onto him. They need a little bit more damage. Tried to bounce back with the wolves, but they weren't able to soak up enough damage. A really nice kill here for Wildcard.
Yeah, very good, especially if the Tiny can get the runes, but there's some wolves making sure that's not going to happen.
These wolves are... They're a pest. I mean, they do so much. If you're a support with low HP, you could end up dying to them at some point. They're not... They ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, they are definitely endemic creatures, as Yamato, man, is already top net worth again. And he has... Oh, he actually rushed the Blink Dagger this time instead of the Echo Saber.
I'm sure there was a reason for it. I wonder why he was wanting to Blink instead of maybe for quick stat items.
Yeah, he's going Kayasha. This is a completely different build from game 1.
Huh.
This is more of the mid laner / off laner build that you see.
Yeah, and this is much more of like an initiation build, which I guess maybe this is the way to play with a Lycan. Let him be the damage and get somebody else to be that initiation. We don't see that too often.
I mean, it's weird because they already have a lot of initiation with the Earth Spirit as well. So I guess they feel like they don't have a lot of follow-up damage because Lycan's ulti is very long cooldown, and this allows Yamato to be more present in the fights, as they are actually pretty deep here, Shopify.
They are, but it's because they know they can be, right? Like at least they have Dawn ult now, but DK just hasn't kind of shown up in the fights just yet. Similar to how Tomato has, right? Like Tomato's already in.
Well,
DK just hasn't gotten online yet.
He's very poor, right? In general, at this stage of the game, you expect the Dragon Knight to be the highest net worth, but he's just barely ahead of the Tiny.
needs just a little bit more. And oh, Fade, if you're not careful, he might show right in front of the smoke.
Oh, TP. They're looking for him.
TP and Hellscream. Coming down, Emeratsu coming as well. He has a big creep to work with. Fade already using the ulti to get away. Goes to his boys who are smoked through the portal. But it won't be to anyone.
Oh. I guess like they trade the offlaner ultimates and nothing happens because now obviously Shopify know they were smoked, so that smoke's not gonna land. Kind of an interesting move there.
So far, it feels like it's all good for Tomato, though. I mean, he's just getting more and more gold. It seems like he's someone that his spellcasting is pretty flawless on this hero. The more that you give him, the better it's going to be for their team.
This time around, though, because he's not going for this right-click style build, I do feel like his Dragon Knight actually has the potential to be the strongest hero in the map if he goes late enough.
Could be. Definitely could be. He's got to survive a lot, though, right? You have to have the Dawn ulting in on you. You got to have a lot of points in that armor. You can't get enough items versus the Tomato Magnus.
Being tanky.
No, this isn't even versus the Magnus. This is against the Earth Spirit. You can't toggle down on that one. Scam will pick up the kill. That's so much magic. DK just couldn't handle it.
They're going for a lot of this twin gate moves, this Wildcard, and they're never finding anything. I'm very... Okay. They're baiting TPs, but RCY shows up.
Is this a bait?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think this is a real kill. You may have activated my trap card, but my trap card sucks.
Well, Scam is dead, but...
He is, but Yopaj still doing a lot of work. The Avatar's up. Maybe this will finally be something for them to take over. They get a kill, but here comes Mangekyo. They may have lost Yopaj, but the rest of the team could clean up. Speed goes down first. Nice stun. Yamsa getting involved now, locking in on Mangekyo. They also have the Dawn ult to keep him alive a little bit longer. Emeratsu, one more run away. His own creep blocking it, but the RP turning it around brings the Dawnbreaker even closer, but Hellscream with the triple kill. He keeps it going. Mangekyo, he's still around too. He doesn't want to leave just yet. Wants to see this through with his team. They've already lost 3.
He's gonna have another toss.
Does he have the mana for both?
Yeah, so Rain.
Oh, he does now.
Okay. I mean, that's still kinda worth it, right? They killed Yopaj plus...
I think killing Yopaj might have been worth all 3 of them. The fact that they also got the Lich is cherry on top.
Yeah, the DK survives. He's actually, slowly climbing the ladder here, although Tomato is very, very up that ladder. Almost 10k gold lead, minute 16. But, yeah, I think for Wildcard, this game might be just hold on. Make sure this DK gets there, but, yeah.
Tomato does so much damage, my god. I mean, RCY is looking at this, but there's no way he actually wants to get on top of this with his team, especially with that magnetized down. Basically dissuading any response from Wildcard.
I do like the Ags on Fade, though. The speed that they're playing on the side of Shopify is so fast. You need that lower cooldown OT, and they find RCY.
It's a lot of damage to start already. Frost Shield connecting. Scam giving the vision needed. Needs to get a blink out, but it's constantly getting canceled by this Frost Shield. Now Tomato in to collect that kill. Gives it to RCY instead. And Wildcard just always stagnating on the map. Staggering these deaths. And they just never have a chance to take a 5-on-5.
Yeah, this is going to be Roche now. Lycan. Very different build with the Helm of the Overlord, which I do like. And this is going to be Yamato, I think, holding up the Aegis.
I want to say so. He's just been the one in these fights. His team is fighting around, so give him the opportunity to blink in, get that RP, use everything, and then come on back.
Have we seen an RP?
Yes.
Just one, right? Because
I think so.
I don't remember seeing a lot of those. But yeah, I mean, regardless, Fade.
Oh, that is a lot of damage. I sure hope he doesn't have to ulti out again, because I don't know if we're really seeing a save with it quite yet. They need to kill his bug. Now he can get it, but the immediate kill, Hellscream, is putting in so much work. Now, they do trade away for Yopaj, and that's nice. But I know one hero you haven't really dealt with, and he's showing up right about now. He's already killed one. Now Tomato looking at the Willow as well. Mangekyu, okay. Skewered into the stun. Bignum knows he's gone. And they'll take another 3 kills, only trading away Yopaj.
Yeah, tough one. RCY, smartly TP'd away, but they have vision of where he is. I guess no follow-up, though, so probably just going to be some poking.
I believe so, yeah. Just trying to dance around, maybe. Hellstream, man, this guy...
He's higher level than the Tiny.
Blade.
Yep. Oh, is he dead?
Oh, no.
It's so tanky. 2,000 HP Weaver.
Good God. It's almost entirely 2 bracers. Also has the Vessel. Man.
Yeah, and that's like a combo with the Elder Titan Aura. That's how tanky he is.
How many points does Elder Titan have in the passive? Has he started maxing out the sleep instead? Just 2? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Dire's courier has been killed.
And now they get the tier 2. They're gonna get the Tormentor as well. Slowly but surely, just choking Wildcard.
My lord, that is one quick Tormentor. Now on the other side, Yopaj. Who caught who? He might get away from this one unless they have a stun. There it is. They should get the kill. Yopaj starting to give a lot away, it feels, but he's also opening a lot of space maybe for his Weaver, who gets slept up, but still not enough control for the rest of the team, especially without the Willow.
Shopify.
No, they killed his phylactery.
Oh no.
Oh, that actually would have been so good for them. I mean, they do lack a little bit of damage. Without the phylactery, that's going to continue.
You know what else they killed? The Aghanim Scepter of the Dawnbreaker.
No!
Yeah. So it looks like a 13k gold lead, but it's more like 17k because they don't even have the gold that Dota says they have.
That is... that's just rough. I don't know. I mean, the game was already in a hard spot. Now to deal with that too could feel insurmountable for Wildcard.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. They were by far the team that actually pushed Shopify the most. But when it mattered, especially when I think the lesson they're gonna learn after this series, if they lose, is that you just do not give away this Magnus. Tomato is way too good with it.
Whoever meets Shopify in the grand final, if they make it after this, of course, I can't imagine that they're letting it through. It's just so good, and we even thought it could be Flex, but it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
He just plays it so well himself.
Why flex when he is literally flexing, bro? Okay, so RCY doesn't have his phylactery. Needs to wait for the Kanda. You also need to wait for the eggs on the Dawnbreaker. So we just want to farm, I guess. Cut waves. RCY?
They are chasing. They are chasing.
Oh no!
Scum gets the stun at the very last second. RCY. He'll turn around for a second, but in the end, he is still gone.
Oh my god. Oh, Fade. RP.
Ooh.
Skewer.
A lot of damage that he's pulling through. Silenced up on the Dawn. No BKB. She's out of here.
Yeah, they're just toying with their food at this moment. Finally, he gets the eggs, but he was waiting for 3 minutes after the courier died, and the Tiny still has to wait a little bit for the Kanda. Feels like they missed all of the timings they could have ever used.
Yeah, no, it would have been good. I mean, they still have opportunities to kill. Yopaj has been dying. He's not immortal.
Yeah, but he's the only one that's been dying. Everyone else... I mean, did Tomato die game 1? Like, he might have. He might have, but 0 deaths this game.
Oh, he definitely died. He was playing against the Huskar.
True. And now, it's high ground time, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that this Lycan hero does pretty well if you have the advantage. Set one of those creeps up top.
AC done on the Lycan.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, any extra armor really good versus this ET.
Alright, so Wildcard, they have one less fighting them. Kanda and the Aghanim Scepter on the Dawnbreaker are up. You do not have
Dawn is huge.
be on Yamsun though.
Yeah. I mean, you can protect him for so long. This evasion, this extra heal, like, it should be enough to hold on for a while. They're going to toss him all the way in. Pops the BKB very quickly. Speed needs to get away from this one. The Glimmer will help out. The ulti even better. Yopaj gets caught in that Earth Splitter, but Hellscream as well, creating chaos. They need to hit this bug so many times. With Amaterasu getting in, he'll get stunned up, but we're seeing a staunch lack of damage here from Yamsun. And now we're going to see... We're going to see what damage looks like coming in from the Lich. It's just a Chain Frost. RCY could fall as well. Spends his ultimate trying to save you from a Lich. What more do you have in the tank left? That's a nice stun. With the sleep, it's just not enough to follow up afterwards. Hellscream with his Diffusal Blade damn near looks like a core at this point. Without RCY, this could be a hopeless defense. But I mean, Tomato, he's very low.
Yeah. I mean, Shopify, they played that fight perfectly, but they did lose a lot of HP, so they're gonna respect Wildcard here. But...
Ooh. Is this something? I don't think it is.
Diffusal Dragon Lance done on Hellscream, so he is officially starting to become a carry.
Oh, man. He almost got locked down for a second there, but... as you said, with this Dragon Lance, this guy is just so damn tanky.
He has the same HP as Tomato.
The Tomato is one thick boy.
Oh. When Tomato has intelligence threats, he has less HP than Hellscream.
Wow. That's what Dragon Lance and 2 bracers will do to a guy.
And look at the Empower Ancient Black Dragon, bro. 160 extra damage.
Fade has his ulti. He might have to use it here. The Stomp will connect, but the BKB from Yopaj protects them for now. Speed should likely go down. There's so much damage. They're going to try to save. They're even going to drag back Amaterasu. He stopped saving Speed so he can hopefully land on top of that Lycan, but instead he gets baited in. It's the RP for Tomato. Yamsun going to get locked in by Tomato, and there's just too much damage. Shopify took one look at this series and decided to run right through it. A 2-0 leads them into the grand finals here of the Dream League Season 25 closed quals.
Yeah, you know, Shopify, they can definitely bleed, and I feel like Wildcard, especially in Game 1, had a lot of things going for them. The draft was good. They played well with pretty much every single hero they had. Just a couple of mistakes